We're going to pull some concrete up, come in there and lay 6-inch rock down for a gravel area, landscape around the edge, and roll out.
Something that we caused, it was actually the concrete company using our excavator. Unmarked water line. So we're starting a new demo. We're ripping up all the concrete, taking the trees out. Right now we're installing a erosion sock around the whole parameters of the job. A little bit harder to do when you have this instead of a skid steer. They said we could drive around and do it, but there's no way we can drive around.
Okay. So after you guys put that down, you're going to start pulling the concrete?
I believe so.
Nice.
How you doing? Man, just today. That's foundry sand is all get out. We gotta do something different about the dirt, okay? So foundry sand, for all those that don't know, looks like topsoil, but it's not. Get the sun in. See it sparkling like gold? See how it's sparkly? Mm-hmm. And then feel all that. Everybody feel that. He already knows what it is. It's not organic like dirt, is it?
No.
What does it feel like?
Yeah,
well, yeah, but what is the what else? Like just maybe like metal. Does it feel coarse like metal?
Yeah.
So that is the foundry. When they got done with their project over at US Foundry, they had this metal and sand mix. It's high in iron and lead, and so they gave it away as fill. We cannot haul that to our shop. You cannot haul it anywhere and put it on someone else's property. It's not hazardous, but it's special waste. So if you were to take that and put it in sifted and someone put it in their flower beds, you'd be adding lead to their food. And that's how kids get lead poisoning in Chattanooga. Everybody in North Chattanooga started putting their gardens in that. They thought it was topsoil. And it's not. I mean, look at my hand. It almost looks like rust after touching it. So we cannot haul any of this dirt off. And this will be a change order for the customer. And I told them the site most likely had foundry sand. All right, let's get on it. Thank you guys. Before we go to Huntsville, we'll try to sell us another one. Film it, film it, film it. Make it look good.
wrapping up here into the day, first day of a new job site. What all did we get done today?
Well, we broke ground. We got concrete removed. We've got our fence removed. We've got silt sock down. Got a little bit of the foundry sand pushed up in the middle of the lot. So tomorrow we'll really get on it, get stuff taken care of.
All right, let's go. It's like frozen shut.
I think so. Pretty sure they cut the master switch off last night. So how cold it's gonna be. Yep.
So what all do we have on the schedule today?
Construction entrance. Take out the tree. Keep ripping up concrete. And at some point we're gonna load this up too during the day and get it sent out. Hopefully get a little bit of money back for it.
Nice.
Yep.
Way to turn it up, bro. That's nice. Y'all got a ton done. Absolutely. Let us know what all did you guys get done today.
Oh, well, at this point I'd say we're right at 95% done with the demo. Concrete's almost completely out, ripped out. We just gotta haul it out now, hopefully before all the rain comes.
Oh yeah. Have to do that long work day before the rain, getting it done though, bro. That's why you're a foreman, bro. right, Joe. So what's been going on at Rossville? I know the guys have been having some problems.
Rossville, our new favorite site. You'll have to sit down for this one. This is going to take a second. So Rossville started out as a simple little site. You can input this picture in to show them what we're dealing with for the people that understand civil plans. This whole area right here, pad and parking, is gravel. Then you have a landscape along a street, side street, landscape. You have an entrance, concrete, and then this is all sod and landscape down the main, like 6-lane highway. Then you have an existing building right here and a buffer. So we're saving this tree as you guys saw. And right now, all of this has to be dug out at least 3 foot deep with all rock put back. And this area is going to have to get 2 foot of foundry sand removed and good dirt brought back in. It's a data center, or they basically tie into the fiber line coming in, and they store data through that fiber line into the server room. It's unmanned, and then the data leaves and goes back out to the main line. So it's just a mobile data storage. They put these all over the country. Pretty cool client. So itty bitty building, itty bitty site, like $125,000 job. Now has like $100,000 initial change order and probably another one. So I mean, we started on Monday, the scope's already doubled, and it's probably gonna triple. So that's why the guys are like, oh my gosh, this is no longer a quick in and out job. So it rained about 2 inches last night. We knew it was coming. The client knows it's coming, but they decided to pull the concrete anyway, get the job started. We don't have any good weather in the near future, so they just could not wait. You know, schedules are schedules. Clients have deadlines. In Chattanooga, because of our metal foundry history, the byproduct, the waste, was foundry sand, which is an ash-like sand that has a high lead content to it. When you pick it up, it's scaly, like rust. And actually, when you let your hand down, it'll be red, like rust, on your hands. It's got some oils, some high metal contents, and we get rid of that as hazard waste, not, I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Not hazard waste, special waste. It can be hazardous though if the metal contents are part per million too high, or if there's other contaminants mixed with it. So that was our initial red flag. We have to call a geo company, get them to come out and test for the foundry. They have to take samples of it, send those samples off, confirm the metal contents, classify the waste, create a manifest, get with the local landfill that takes that kind of material, set up a special haul and account, and then haul that material per ton to them. All manifested, all paperwork's got to come back to the site. So that was yesterday. We were like, okay, well that's handled. We got it started. We'll get all that information Friday and get going. And then we backed a truck in while we proof rolled it at the same time, and the truck sunk, like up to the fender wells, sunk, out of sight. So we pulled it out, and that caused now third problem is now we have to take all that material out and build it back up with stone. The complication in building this back up with stone is we have all these lines, which you'll show them here in a minute in a still shot. They go all over about half the site.
All right, guys, you can see we got a problem on our hands. Nothing that we caused. It was actually the concrete company using our excavator. Unmarked water line.
And you'd work your way up maybe 2 or 3 foot. Problem with this side, if we put those layer of grid in there, when they dig all the utilities, which will be us digging for them, we would be digging up all that grid, ripping it and yanking it. It'd be a mess. So we think we've field engineered a solution of just putting down grid, doing 3 foot of stone now, which is overkill for a gravel parking lot, but we don't have a choice with the depths we're working with and the material. And the engineers are running the calculations, see if they think it'll work. They're gonna write it up as a recommendation. And we have numbers here to present to our client, which are basically 6-figure numbers. And they have already verbally said they're gonna accept it, just get the paperwork in order and move on, speed. So we have all rain next week. We are dry till Saturday now. Still wet outside as you've seen this morning. And we're trying to work this in. We don't even know. I don't think it's realistic to get this approved and get it done. We won't be able to get access to the quarry on Saturday. Definitely won't get the foundry sand out, but we'll see what we can do. So 3 times the work now, same deadline. They don't care about money. They care about speed. Kind of a good customer to have, but they're not going to let us use the rain as a slowdown, the soil, all that's gonna have to just keep moving. So we've been in the office all day running numbers. Brad did it this morning. I just verified it, called the client, it all shakes out. That's what we're working on. So stay tuned, big undercut and big foundry sand haul off. See y'all soon.
After here is we've got about what I think is probably about 8 inches of foundry sand. Okay, so I want to strip that foundry sand. Okay, and all the foundry sand be piled up separate from the dirt, regular dirt. Okay, so we'll have a pile of nice, foundry sand walked in. But when I say walked in, right? Walk it in. Okay? Then we'll have a nice pile of dirt. But the surveyor now has agreed to come out and set us a bunch of points and stakes. So it's even better, on finished grade. He's gonna set your stakes. I've left you with the plan, so you're all good. Okay, we'll go over them again before I leave them. I just want to clip the foundry sand. Be careful, I don't want like all of it mixed up. Okay, so pile of foundry sand. Okay, let's try to put it down here in this area down here so we can load off this alley so the truck can just back in, we can sit on the site and just load the truck.
So they got to get it done by noon?
Well, I'd like to get, I think
Entire job done by noon.
Yeah, I like it. You got some root balls over here and some organics. Let's get that cleaned up.
We're gonna do the whole site.
Well, like I said, just from the fence in, because the landscaping's on. Yeah, so excluding the landscaping areas, we still have to strip the foundry sand from everywhere. The entire site gets stripped to the foundry sand. Okay, undercut will occur in the non-landscaped areas, which the surveyor has agreed to lay out for you. So I've just bought us back the time that we lost this morning. Right?
Yes.
Okay, all right, good deal. All right, so on Rossville Boulevard, project for MMI, we have got the concrete stripped. We have separated the foundry sand from the dirt, got it piled up. Concrete crew is out there pouring sidewalks. Right now, we're just awaiting approval to export the hazardous material, the foundry sand, and do an undercut. So hopefully we'll be back in business Monday.
Well, make sure you guys subscribe and stay tuned for phase 2.